In the previous video, I demoed how to parameterize the filter condition. In this short video, I will demo another way to create job parameter. First, let's create a very simple data stage flow. Okay, I will give it the name as the parameterize big stage. Now, let's find my favorite data asset using asset browser. Let me find this file. Okay, add to canvas. Next, let's find filter stage. Let's find pick stage to print out the content. As usual, let's quickly preview the source data. So we will read from this connection, use DataStage property, read a single file, read from this bucket, read this file name, preview data. This looks good. So we want to play with source column. So save. Let's open this. Now let's first introduce the parameter. Source, cell source, and give a default value as Amazon. Add it to the count flow. So with that, let me move here, add it. The while clause, we will say source column value equal to given parameter. Okay, the parameter name is called source, and I use hash source hash to represent this parameter. So now I have specified this particular filtering condition. Save. Next, let's play with another field, which we also want to parameterize this time. So let's say here, it shows number of records per partition to show. So we hover over on this control, click on this button. It brings up the parameter window. Let's create one more parameter. We will call it as number of records to show. Okay. Specify so let's say by default specify one record. Let's say what happens. Okay, and I check this option to specify this is the parameter that I want to specify. Notice that it has set this parameter for me properly. Number of records to show, perfect. I have what I need to. Let's run this flow. Okay, this job just ran successfully. Let's look at the log file. So because I specified to show one record per partition, there are two partitions. So there are two records here, which is good. So the filtering condition, source equal to Amazon. Let's look at the other one, source equal to Amazon. So that shows clearly it's performing filtering, and it also applies the second parameter correctly. So let's play with this thing a little bit more. So I will say show 10 records, and instead of Amazon, let's use overstock. Apply. Run this job again. Notice that it didn't recompile the job because the job is, or data flow has been compiled already. All it is doing is to reapply the parameter to this particular job. And now job has been scheduled to run, and it will be running with the new parameters that I just gave. So let's see if that is the case. Okay, this job just finished successfully. Let's say pick. So notice that there are more records being displayed because I changed to display 10 records per partition. So now it is showing 10 records. Second, let's look at the filtering condition. Notice that now source is overstock. Similarly, the second record overstock. Let's just pick one more, random pick one more. Source is overstock. So it applied filtering condition here. It applied the parameter on this stage as well. So all of those are done successfully. So this short demo basically shows the power of job parameter, which is to allow user to change the job behavior without changing the job design. So that's the power of job parameter. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day.